For horses or donkeys, there could hardly be a more idyllic scene than this, a real pastoral paradise. But many of the animals here came from far more hellish origins. They were involved in the most notorious case of equine neglect in recent years. It was a tragedy of epic proportions. More than 100 starving, emaciated horses, ponies and donkeys living in their own filth. And they were surrounded by dead and dying animals. RSPCA officers raided Spindle's farm near Amersham in January 2008. They found 32 dead horses, ponies and donkeys. Scores of others had collapsed. The huge rescue operation spanned 5 days. In the end, 111 horses were saved and transferred to sanctuaries across the country. Fourteen of the worst cases were taken here. This rescue centre in Buckinghamshire is run by the Horse Trust, the world's oldest equine charity. Stable manager Shirley Abbott was one of the staff who dealt with the sick animals as they arrived. So which one of the horses is this?
This is Red.
And he's one of the ones from Amersham. Come on then.
He is, yeah. Come on.
He's looking in fine form now.
Completely different horse now, aren't you?
Today, Red is a picture of health. But when he was brought in 2.5 years ago, it was a very different story. Shirley, tell me what it was like on that day when you first saw all these horses and realised the scale of this problem.
Oh, it was horrendous. It was a Friday night, and it was about 9:30 that night when they arrived, and it was pitch black, pouring down with rain. They opened the lorry and they literally fell out the back of the lorry. It was the most horrific thing I've ever seen, and I never want to see it again. It was awful. After
a long, drawn-out court case, the owner of all these horses, James Gray, received a 24-week prison sentence. For the victims, this outcome now means they can be found new homes. Disney will be the first to go, but came in here just a bag of bones, really. Starving, suffering from worms and with salmonella as well. Described as a picture of neglect. In fact, I have a picture here of what Disney looked like when he arrived. Well, he's in one of these stables. Let's see if we can find him. Wow, what a change. Disney may look good, but before he can leave here, he needs to pass his final health check with vet Tony Collins. So, Tony, what kind of things are you looking at today? First of all, the overall impression.
Well, that's it. I mean, first thing that you notice about Disney is his body condition. He's obviously put on weight from when he first came here.
One of the things I could notice from that photo was you could actually see his spine really prominently with that kind of concave dip next to it, whereas now, beautiful rounded.
That's it, yeah, he would qualify as show condition now.
And he seems temperamentally very calm as well.
Yeah, I mean, temperament of the horses, they're good.
But you're going to do 1 or 2 checks today just to make sure?
We'll just, before he goes off, just check his heart, lungs, listen to him, have a look at his eyes and just see that he's keen, and just trot him up and down and see he's fit to go.
How's that all sounding?
He sounds good. He's got a good, strong heart there. If you just walk into the arch, Shirley, and then just walk him back. So when he walks away, we only really concentrate on just watching him go from behind. He's looking quite even, so that looks good.
Does he show any signs to you of the trauma in his early life?
He doesn't. He's fully recovered. If you didn't know his history, you wouldn't be concerned about him at all. You know, he's passed his check-up today with flying colours. He's showing no evidence of problems at all. There's a lot of hard work gone in by the staff here looking after them. A lot of devotion, and I think probably when Disney gets on the lorry today, I think there might be a few wet eyes amongst the staff, because although they'd like them to go somewhere nice, they're disappointed to see the horses leave.
It's now time for Disney to pack his bags and leave the Horse Trust. But he's not heading to any normal home. Disney has been specially selected to work with the Horse Rangers in Hampton Court, a charity that helps children. Now Teresa Barrett has arrived to take him to his new home.
Hiya! One Disney for you.
Hello, Mum. How's your new home?
Now all the staff here who've helped Disney recover are going to have to say their goodbyes. And it's going to be emotional.
She's looked after him all the time, haven't you?
Yeah, he's a good boy. I just love him so much, really, and get really attached because we spend every day with them and yeah, just miss him.
He can go and be a proper pony now, can't he?
Yeah.
An hour away is the Horse Rangers HQ in Middlesex. The charity runs courses to teach special needs children how to ride and gives children from low-income families the chance to be around ponies.
Big smiles, girlies. Sit nice and tall.
Soon Disney will be helping all of them.
Come on then. Good boy.
For now, though, it's important he's given time to settle into his new home and meet his new friends.
Here you are. Smell all the other horses.
He's having a good sniff round, is he? But how will he be welcomed? So are we ready for their launch moment, are we?
Yeah, let's see if they get on.
Okay.
Meet your new buddies. Come on then.
Thankfully, Disney's placid nature wins the hearts of his horse friends, as well as everyone else here. Well, doesn't that look great, especially where you think about where he started his life?
Exactly, yeah.
And it's such a contrast to those pictures, you know, that were taken 2 or more
totally.
years ago when they were in
the
that
same
horrible
horse.
field.
Yeah, you would never think it was the same horse.
And with the Amersham case now over, Disney will be the first of many once starving horses to put their past behind them.